What's up, everybody? Today I wanted to show you something that I hope you think is cool. Now, if you want to download this mod completely for free, you can click the link down below and you can go download it for this game. And this game is Operation Harsh Doorstop. And if you want to get a Steam key to this game, you can also support on Patreon. But this game is also going to be completely free for single player starting March 30th, and I wanted to start looking at some of the mods that the community and myself have been creating for the game, and this is actually one of them. This is the Redwood map for OHD, and it's actually a marketplace asset, and there's a whole bunch of other games that you've probably seen this in. For instance, one of my previous videos that I did where I showed off the Redwood map for Insurgency Sandstorm used this exact same asset pack. And that's one of the things that I think is really, really cool about this project that I'm working on. It's not really about how different Operation Harsh Doorstop is from a gameplay standpoint to other games. The point is that it's cross-compatible with everything, because all of these other games are exactly the same from a technological standpoint. They're all utilizing Unreal Engine, and in very real and important ways, they are all very similar, which means they're also cross-compatible when it comes to mods, when it comes to assets. I mean, not completely cross-compatible, but cross-compatible enough where you can have some of the exact same maps and some of the exact same assets ported from one to another. And this is what I think has me really, really excited. If you really wanted to, you could easily take maps from other Unreal Engine 4 games, drag and drop them into Operation Harsh Doorstop, and they'll just work. The pathfinding for the artificial intelligence is automatic. All you'd have to do is just plop down some flags, make sure that the map has all of the assets that it needs, which if you're using a marketplace pack, that's not going to be a problem, and it'll just be a fully playable match within a couple of minutes, which I think is probably the coolest and most important thing about the game that we're working on, because when our game goes free, when this game comes out and it's completely for free, all of these mods are going to also be free. So you're going to have free mods for a free game, and hopefully as we continue getting more Patreon supporters, we're going to be able to continue adding more features to the game, making it better and better. For instance, with this newest version of Operation Harsh Doorstop, we have all of the new particle effects for the muzzle flashes, we have all of the new voice lines for all of the AI, we have more features for the AI, so they'll actually behave differently. They'll both attack and defend and divide themselves between different roles. We have all of the new user interface. We have all of the new weapons and factions. You could have this be a World War II map. You could have this be a Star Wars Battlefront map if you wanted to. You could throw in a bunch of Star Wars characters and Star Wars guns, put in some laser sounds, and change the tracers to blue. Bam! You've got Endor, and that's what I'm really excited about. So again, if you want to download this completely for free, click the link below. Go check it out. I think it's worth your time. You can download this, and if you have Operation Harsh Doorstop right now, assuming you're in the playtest or you've gotten a Steam key from Patreon, you can actually play this map in any version of Operation Harsh Doorstop, which is also pretty cool, because the maps, as long as the maps have their own assets, they utilize all of the exact same features that get updated with the game itself. So you actually don't have to keep this map or keep your mods always up to date with the latest version of Operation Harsh Doorstop in order for them to work. A lot of these mods, they're just going to continue, especially mods like maps, where the way we handle maps probably isn't going to change for a long time, if ever. You can just continuously play this on any version of OHD, which is pretty cool. So that's what has me really, really excited. And besides that, another thing I wanted to talk about is we are actually, finally, going to be releasing the first version of this game completely for free. And the reason I'm so excited about this is because this is going to be the first time where we're actually going to have a public modding community for this game. For the longest time, you had to back on Patreon, and then you'd have to have a working version of the game. Even though the SDK was completely free, you couldn't have everybody easily download and play your mod. Well, here soon, you're going to be able to do that. On March 30th, there's going to be a full single-player version of the game. The single-player version is going to support mods, so you could easily release a Star Wars mod, you could easily release, I don't know, a Battlestar Galactica mod. You can do whatever you want. And I want to say, if there's anybody out there that's interested in doing that, please contact me on Twitter, contact me on our Discord server, whatever we have to do, because I really want to start getting mods put together and more mods made for this so we can really start exploring the modding community for this game. And especially with the new animation overhaul, it's going to be way easier to animate and implement weapons into the game. This is really where I think the entire process starts for this game. And as you can see with this map, the ability to create photorealistic maps that look like this, it's already in the game. The only limit to how good the maps are going to look are just how good your assets are and how good you are as a level designer. Obviously, our own in-house team is slowly making our own library of photorealistic assets. Of course, the person who made the Redwood map pack is really, really talented, and it's going to take us a while to make a bunch of foliage that looks as good as his, but we're getting there. So, if you want to join development, and if you want to come and help us make this game, click the link. Go download this, go test it. If you want to support us on Patreon, please do. You can get a Steam key to the multiplayer playtests and a whole bunch of other events and stuff like that. But again, here soon, this game is going to be completely for free, which has got me super excited. So, go do that. And besides that, make sure you press that subscribe button here. I'm going to be covering a whole bunch of other projects as well. This is what I'm so excited about as well. One of the reasons, because a lot of people say this, they're like, well, Blue Drake, aren't you worried about other Unreal Engine 4 games like competing with yours? No, not at all. And this is one of the coolest things about what I'm really excited about coming up here soon is I am going to probably be, more so than ever, covering other Unreal Engine tactical shooters, more than I ever have before. Because the cool thing is let's say Squad has a mod. Let's say there's a really cool modification for Squad. When Operation Harsh Doorstop comes out, it will not be significantly difficult to just take that mod and move it over to OHD. And vice versa. If you create a mod for OHD, you could develop that mod here and then take it back over to Squad or any other game. So Insurgency Sandstorm, we already have a whole bunch of developers from the Insurgency Sandstorm mod, ISMC. They came over, they've been working in OHD. In fact, all of these weapons that you're looking at here for the whole PMC stuff, they actually made all of these. And that's just the beginning, because I think what I want Operation Harsh Doorstop to be more than anything is a platform for people to learn development and to play a game so they can get better at making mods and they can participate in this community and then go on to maybe do cooler things. Maybe you're going to go on and make your own game. Maybe you're going to go on and make a mod in another game. How cool would it be if there's a full, free tactical shooter that's out there with mod support where you don't have to pay anything at all? You could actually start working on your own game in Operation Harsh Doorstop, making the maps, making the assets, making everything that you would need in order to make your own game. And then when you're done with it, you can go off and you can make your own standalone game, and you wouldn't even need to pay us a dime. There's no revenue share required, nothing. You can develop all of your assets, develop everything on our modding SDK, and then when you actually need to move, you can take your levels, your maps, like everything, and you can make your own standalone game. And because Operation Harsh Doorstop has built all of our stuff on the default systems of Unreal Engine 4. So like all of our rigs are Unreal Engine 4 default. All of our animations are based on the UE4 default skeleton. Everything, all of our maps, all of our weapons, everything is as close to the industry default for UE4 as possible. So if you do make another standalone game and it's continuing to follow all of those defaults, man, at that point, it is not much more than just drag and drop. You could literally make a full-blown mod and drag and drop basically all of your assets over, and bam, you've got a brand new game. How cool is that? So go click the link, download it for free. Figured I'd show you this. I think it's really, really cool. Gonna be making a whole bunch more videos about not just OHD, but also probably Squad and Hell Let Loose and every other Unreal Engine 4 game under the sun. I'm gonna be following all the mod teams, what they're doing, and hopefully finding really, really cool modders who are interested in pushing the industry forward. If you're one of those people, hit me up on Discord, join the OHD Discord. I'm losing my voice now because I've been talking so much. What is going on? And I'll see you guys in the next video. All right, take care. Remember, as always, Blue Drake loves you. Cheers.